kind of recovery process? How are you feeling at your first practice back?
It felt pretty good to get out there. It was just walk through, so not too much physicality going on, but it was good.
With your rehab for this, are you trying to get back this week? Have you had any indication yet, or going to see how the week goes?
Just see how the week progresses, and then we go from there. So.
Past 2 weeks, the defense has been dominant. I know you worked a lot with Antonio and kind of talking with some of the other DBs since you've gotten here. What have you seen from the sideline the past week?
It's been great. I mean, they've been out there communicating, playing fast. I mean, they're very youthful, so they run around really fast, and it's been showing. It's been resulting in some wins, so that's the most important part.
Seemed like you were playing some pretty good ball before. Obviously, you got injured. How has this road been, and how do you get back, I guess, the level you were playing at before you went down?
Just doing the things I was doing before, making sure I detail every outcome that I can go through during the game, and now, most importantly, making sure I'm in the right health to do that and be full speed. So.
4 divisional games to finish out the last 6 weeks of the season. Liam was talking about how important November, December games are, especially for playoffs run. Just have you guys talked about how kind of important these last few divisional games are?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, anytime you're able to play meaningful football at the end of the year, it's always important. Haven't been able to do that in the past year, but now we're embarking on new waters and being able to do that. So every game is big, and whatever momentum you build, you want to carry that going into the postseason. So.
Has anyone told you about the Titans rivalry?
No, I'm not familiar.
We have to ask Josh. Well, bit of rivalry between the Jaguars and the Titans.
Okay.
I know it's like college rivalry week.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like that now with you guys this weekend. I mean, you have to ask him about what this rivalry means to the Jaguars.
I'm gonna have to ask him because I was in the AFC before, so it's like I don't really know who rivals with who. Coming from the other side, I can't really speak too much on it over here. So I'll ask.
How have you kind of seen this defense grow, since week 1? Now that you guys have a couple months under your belt?
Just communication, really, between all levels. Linebackers communicating with D-line, and, DBs communicating with linebackers. And you start to see the result when you start to hold teams to 6 points in the low-scoring games. So, yeah.
Talk about that communication. Obviously, you guys play your best when the communication is key. How important is that to keep that going, obviously, down the stretch? Because you guys have bigger plans, obviously, at the end of the season.
I mean, it's an everyday thing. It's not a day you can come out there and not communicate with somebody. If you see something, say something, and that's what contributes to wins. So,
just it was kind of full circle of watching Yale win their Ivy League championship. Like that's the kind of environment I was playing in not too long ago, and then it's always taking the next step. I feel like always just trying to make my mark, just be consistent and be reliable for my teammates and stuff. And then, 8 years later, you look up and you have 1,000. I remember looking back, like even my 5th year, I was like, ooh, that might be an achievable thing for me, and I had no clue it would come up so fast. So really crazy. I have more to say about when I'm done playing, but in the moment, I just want to keep winning games, how we're doing here this year, being productive and playing my style of football that I like doing. Like, it's just a testament to me being around the ball, and it's kind of like validation that, I'm doing good things in this league for sure.
You've always been a guy who stressed team success over anything else to us. That mean that much more that happened in a win?
Oh, I wanted, yeah. My dad texted me, so I asked the Jaguars like a week before. I guess ESPN said I had already 1,000. I had no clue. My dad texted me. I was like, oh, I got 1,000 tackles. Like, how come I haven't heard about this? And then they told me I still needed some more. So then when I knew I was going to get it that game if I just played my ball. So then I just wanted to win to make sure it wasn't like a sad little feeling and like that. So I like being turned with my boys, and we played a good game. I felt like resilient game, great win. So it'll always be a good memory.
Pretty exclusive club. Anybody in there you look up to growing up?
I don't even know the names.
Do you know the number? How many are 50, in it?
50-something.
59, I think it is. Yeah, you're number 59.
50, 60, 50-something. Yeah. That's really cool. Like, there's been a lot of people who played football in the National Football League, and for me, be one of 50-something.
59, right? 59.
Who knows? I'm one of them, huh? So, yeah, like I get to tell my kids when they're born one day I really did something. When they look around and see what we got, like it's because I was out there doing something for real. So,
Did you get the ball?
We got the win. We got the win. So, yeah, I got pictures from it and everything. I got a game ball, yeah.
Okay.
Not the ball, but I got a game ball, so it's fun.
How many more you got in you?
Football in late November, December? Playing
What's that?
football?
Oh, it's cool. Just, I talked about earlier, staying ahead of the count, so we put ourselves in this position where every game matters. And then in November, December, you got to be winning these games if you want to make the big dance. I remember talking a couple years last year, like, they don't reward losers in this league, so you want to get into the big dance, you got to be winning all the way through. But we did a good job getting ourselves to this moment where these games do matter, so let's finish the job that we had started. Appreciate you.
How many more years of 100 tackles you got in you?
Every year I play, I want to make 100. So, yeah, if I'm out there playing, I want to be productive and be around the ball for my teammates.
I felt really good. It was just good to get back out there after sitting for 6 weeks. So it felt really good to be back out there with my teammates, and making a couple of plays made it feel even better. So I'm blessed. I'm thankful. God is good.
The run game's been very impressive, obviously when you got back as well, but how much accomplishment do you kind of take in that? I know you love to block for setting those guys up.
Yeah, I love doing anything to, put the team in position to win football games. So whatever that is, whatever the coaches want me to do to help the team win, that's what I look forward to doing. So it's been fun. I love contributing any way that I can.
How big were division games, and how much emphasis has Liam put on that this week?
So far, I think he puts emphasis on it. We always want to win every single game we play, So for me, I don't really look at it like anything different. I know it's a bigger deal for you guys, and because we play them 2 times a year. But I just got to stick to my process and what I do, and everything will work out for me how I want it to work out.
How did your body feel after that game, first game back in a while?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. Some of the other tight ends, Johnny Hunter, Johnny Q, they had some reps in the run game, so they took a little bit off of me, and I just look forward to getting back out there, being my full self, and contributing to this team.
You expect to ramp up, even play more snaps this week?
Whatever they want me to do to win football games, that's what I expect to do. I don't got an answer for you for that. I don't call the plays, but I just like to contribute any way I can.
It didn't seem like it took too long for you to kind of get back into a rhythm. How important is it, not just for you, but for the team in general, to kind of get into a rhythm and kind of keep things going down the stretch?
Yeah, I think rhythm's very important for offense. Rhythm, momentum, anything that you can do to keep moving the ball down the field. It was important for me because I feel like every time that I'm able to, just touch the ball early in the games, it just sets my mindset for the game to be aggressive, and that's in whatever I do, pass game, run game, whatever it is. So I'm just thankful that the coaches called it out and we executed it because, everybody's got to execute for one person to get the ball. So it was a good play for all of us.
You guys responded after mistakes pretty frequently last week. Just what does that say about you guys offensively?
Resilient, man. You got to be resilient to play this game, and I think that's something very important, and I think that's something that we have done this offseason is just continue to put emphasis on that and be a resilient team. I think the best teams are the most resilient. You got to fight through adversity. There's going to be some adversity anytime you step on the football field. So I think we did a great job fighting back the whole entire game, and I'm proud of the team for that because that's big.
And then Quinn was somebody Liam was kind of highlighting the last couple of weeks. What was it like for you just to kind of see him get his reps and get his chances?
It made me very excited, man, just for him to get his opportunity and go out there and display that what he can do because, he's obviously more than capable. You guys see him tearing people up in the run game, and I love that stuff. You guys always talk about, run blocking and stuff like that, but when I see my guys go out there, whether it's Quentin, Johnny, Hunter, whoever it is, go out there and they put somebody on the ground, that just make me even more hyped up because now it's like I got to go do it now, But, yeah, they've been doing a good job, and I'm happy for them.
Talk about resiliency a little bit. How do you guys turn that into kind of consistency rather than having kind of highs and lows and just staying high?
I think it starts with our preparation. We got to continue to come out and put good days together in practice. That's the most important thing. Practice should always be harder than the game. So I think that being resilient and, fighting through is definitely a practice thing. And I think we'll keep doing that. We have good leadership on this team, and I think we're starting to learn what it takes.
I'm sure you're not surprised, but how would you assess what you've seen from Parker the past couple of weeks?
I'm not surprised at all. I've been telling y'all from the jump how special of a player he is. I've been with him for 6 years, and every single time something pops off, he gets a punt in his hand, I'm like, he's gone. Like, I don't even got to watch it, So Parker's great, man, and he pushes me to, want to be even better. So I'm super appreciative of Parker, being me and him being a part of each other's journey, and we're just going to keep getting better every single week and, being reliable playmakers for this organization.
What's a must-have on the plate tomorrow?
Got to have the baked mac and cheese and the yams mixed together. I'm not really a turkey guy, but that's what I look forward to the most, the baked mac and cheese and the yams. So if y'all got any good spots in Jacksonville right now, today, that I can go pick up, y'all let me know. But